This is Archer, and this is a 4v4 on what map is this? Kristansund, I think. I call. Oh, it's around backwards. There we go. This is a NATO versus NATO game too, so we are the color red, but we are NATO as well as the other guys. I call this zone. Ken originally called here, but there's some difficulty. Vita is kind of new, so not quite sure what Vita was doing. So halfway through deploying, Ken said screw it, he's going to go over here, take Echo and Golf with me on my side. That way we can kind of, you know, if trouble happens over here, we can push pretty hard and get Lima if we have to. So there, Ken just moved. And it should start. That was me asking who. Obviously nobody's calling us because Beta is so new, wasn't sure what to do. These are all my helicopters coming in. Now I don't run into much at the beginning. It's my Phantom doing this road here to stop any advance, but they didn't even come. So I dump my troops and prepare for defense. Ken runs into some opposition up here, but I think he deals with it pretty quick. And so now I'm just getting all my troops into position. Over here, nothing happened. He just got decimated. This is Vita rolled in with 6 tanks and some Rolands, but didn't do much over there. He loses Foxtrot. He defends Alpha, and Freeman defends here. Not much there. My Phantom coming in again. I think it dies. Oh, no. Next one. So I see these helicopters coming in. I think I move forward with my SAS to try and take them down. Everything's still going nicely except over here, but we were prepared. We knew we were going to deal with some stuff over there, so I speed it up a little. This Phantom dies. Went a little further that time, gets down. I mark an AA piece, which is actually 2 of them. And here I go with my SAS to try and kill these helicopters. 1 down, 2 down. I don't think I got the OH. No. So I bring 2 2-packs of Küsterjäger and 1 2-pack of SAS into the mountains, and I walk all the way up there eventually. I turn off their weapons as to prevent them from firing on any helicopters that might give away my position, because they can't see me right now. They don't know I'm in here. But I knew we had to do something. I didn't want to fight him a head-on fight yet. But we needed to alleviate the pressure over here as he was building up in Foxtrot. So me and Ken both decided that I would get up here. Once I had Lima, I would jump into these buildings if possible to try and prevent him from spawning anything down here. Give us some time to build up some troops in these 2 zones to allow us to move forward. And we would just basically squish them. So now they're calling attack. I'm not sure what they're doing there, but definitely has a substantial force now in Foxtrot. He doesn't have much defending here. I don't know why he didn't roll in on him there, but lucky he didn't. And I'm almost in position here. I'm killing helicopters and stuff that are coming for me. I'll slow it down a little bit here. Now at this point I can see all this stuff moving in, so all my stuff is off. If my weapons had been on, I would have shot at that plane, revealing my position. I might have shot at these Rolands, also revealing my position. I can see this. I know where his CV is. I know he has a flame tank, and that's all I see, so I say, alright, I'm going in. I want to get to these buildings. Once I'm in these buildings, it's going to be difficult for him to remove me, which is quite enjoyable to watch, actually. So first thing, I take out this CV once I get in this building. I move down to deal with that Zippo, and I steal both of his FOBs. So as these things are in buildings, now he can't spawn anything here. Also, these two FOBs, when I kill this truck, this Zippo, are going to heal my units. So as I'm sitting in these buildings, any damage they take is now being healed as I'm waiting for the next wave of them trying to come and remove me. So he comes back with transport trucks. I happily take those, put them up by my SAS, so I have 3 little spots of healing, as you can see there. He calls in AMXs, but they're going to be coming in from over here. Comes back with the Cobra. I have SAS, deal with the Cobra quick. Done. And now they are not pushing at all. They can't bring troops here or here. They have to come all the way across these bridges. So now me and Ken are just calling in our main attack force as he is occupied trying to deal with me. He does have these mortars, which are a pain in the ass, but like I said, any damage I do take is now being healed as I sit there and wait. So eventually I think I call in my B-cans and I deal with some of these mortars eventually, but not quite yet because I was calling in so many tanks trying to prepare my force because I wasn't sure how long I would have this for. I wanted to move after this fell again. So more transport helicopters go down. He was trying to bring in infantry there, but he does have another CV ready to come in. And I think I start calling in my beacons very shortly. Oh, Vita now surrenders. That's our guy, so our guy left. Wasn't having much luck over here. So as you can see, he is damaging my units, and but they are being healed right away. Here comes the AMX tanks. He continues to try and use mortars to disrupt me over here, but it's not going to work. I take out those 2 tanks. Here comes 2 more. I get into position pretty quick here. I know there's more coming because I've seen them in position. When they roll over that little hill here, they're done. Done. And done. So I think he's probably getting pretty frustrated. My B-cans are coming in now. Here they are. You'll shortly see them fire. Oh, that was him bombing me again. These Küstejäger are taking quite a beating. But I fire here and destroy 2 of these, I think. Yeah, here they come. That deals with 2 of those, so that, you know, I'm not going to take mortar fire like that without responding. Here comes 40 RIM troops. I don't know what those are. I think they might be French. But they're coming in to try and deal with me instead of using tanks. So I continue to mortar Kilo, or sorry, artillery strike Kilo, as well as targets that Ken's picking out that he wants taken out before he moves up into Kilo with me. My Raven, I see a lot of AA in here. Here he comes with the tank, the Rim, and the Kiowa. He gets fired up by my SAS, which are now all full. Everybody's full health again. And he can't do much about this with the minimal troops that he has here. So now he's going to try and come in. This fight was a little more difficult. That Abrams was causing me difficulties. I couldn't reach it with my Küstejäger. And I didn't want to let those guys get into that building, so I had to expose the Küstejäger to this Abram fire. SAS deal with this Kiowa. Eventually. More mortar fire. I counter fire with my artillery. I get one of those CVs this time too. Oh, and I let the Abrams come close, and then I jump back into my building here, and it goes down. That was Ken with Vita's plane that I guess Ken inherited. Came across, he went like just on the edge of the map here and then swung over. There is my artillery fire. Got one of their CVs. I think we go soon. He comes in with quite a bit of troops now. He's had enough. And he mounts a proper attack on Lima that I don't think I'll survive. So I let Ken know we're pretty built up here. Ready to go. He continues to fly helicopters close, even though they all keep dying. I'm not sure why, but I think he's trying to get ready. Oh, here comes some Falcon with their bombs. I think he gets... At one point I get down to one unit on one of those guys. I forget which one. Maybe the Kustjäger? Oh no, the SAS. Just lost one. Okay, so I see all these units coming in. It's got more tanks coming in. Freeman's trying to fly some stuff up here now. And we're off. So we'll make quick work of this. There's not much here, just a bunch of AA. I come in with my helicopters to sort of distract them. So that any planes that are flying, like my Ravens, are not getting fired at by the AA, and so the AA is concentrating on the helis. So instead of letting him deploy all this stuff and unload it and then come to Lima, we went first. So Ken's having a little bit of difficulty over here. I fire some artillery at these things, the Mephisto. There it comes now. I'm continuing to roll up here, clear out Mike, and then I turn right and go to Kilo to hold this bridge because they can't come across and defend any of this stuff now, and I don't want them to. I have a bunch of helos, but I have lots of AA. I call in my CV to come land at Lima so we can spawn down this road, which will be much quicker going to Kilo, and move all my stuff into Kilo. That's done. This is Ken. He is nice enough to leave me these logistics helicopters that I refuel and resupply my AA with on top of Kilo. These tanks are just chilling. I don't know what they're doing. But eventually move all my stuff over here and defend this bridge until we're ready to go into Juliet. I CV Mike and Kilo as well. He still has these three. I think these guys go into this forest, yeah. It causes minimal losses. But his helicopters are dying really quickly now. He's just coming too close. He doesn't realize that how much AA I actually do have there. I'm calling in some Hawks to put around here to block any planes that come out. Here comes some tanks trying to go after my Rolands. They luckily get away. And now all my tanks are just firing. He came too close again. My Ravens coming out to deal with some AA that's popping up here. I call out Thunderbolts as well, deal with these tanks. Ravens are making quick work of any radar AA that's out, and Thunderbolts are gonna just eat these tanks. Or maybe not. But yeah, these are my Phantoms as well. I'm just trying to make it difficult for him to bring anything down this road. So I'm continuously bringing these logistics choppers over here because all this stuff is being refueled and rearmed. Go a little bit faster here. Here comes the logistics stuff again. This is Ken trying to drop his stuff down on this side. I got my Thunderbolts out. And they're out of there pretty quick. One went down. But I think at this point I decided just to go. my artillery fire getting the Roland. And I have enough AA here to basically prevent him from flying anything out of here. Now these three guys come in and start doing a little bit of damage back here, but Ken deals with that with these helicopters here. He just flies those back and miniguns the heck out of those guys. Thunderbolts again. More Phantoms coming in trying to disrupt his path here. And then I am about to go. Eventually. Oh, these are my Seahawks. Here I go. Oh, Ken did take the base. He's got nothing left in there. He's calling in whatever he can, but I have Seahawks to deal with any heavy tanks. He doesn't have much AA except for that stuff up there, which I am now artillerying. Didn't get any though. Now once we have this, I call out some Abrams to deal with this stuff up here. Go down pretty quick. And then I roll down through India, halfway to this little city, and then I roll these 8 Abrams down through here to Foxtrot. And that will be the end of them. So this is actually a really good game. I scored really well on this one. I didn't lose very much. But as you can see, we more than doubled their points. Here I go. Ken goes over here. I go down here. Deal with most of this. They don't have any more CVs except the one in Fox, so I'm not too interested in losing stuff down here. I wasn't sure how many ATGMs they had. But I don't see any tanks or anything. At this point I see there's nothing there. Fly over with my Seahawks. And then I think Ken gets them there. So the score, I lost just under 700 and scored 61-53. So that was a very good game for me. I wish it would show the kill list, but it doesn't in replays. But that was fun. Those are the games that I really enjoy, are the ones that work out really well. So hope you guys liked it.